We all love a good celebrity story. Fancy red carpets, million-dollar homes, designer clothes, and those picture-perfect Instagram family moments. But let's be real. Not everything that glitters in Hollywood is gold. Beneath the glitz and the glam, some of your favorite stars come from families with secrets so shocking they could rival any movie plot. This video is all about celebrity families you never knew had dark secrets. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Let's get started. The Jacksons: fame, pressure, and family feuds. The Jackson family is legendary in music history, but behind the moonwalk and platinum records lies a tangle of secrets. Sure, we all know about Michael Jackson's controversies, but the family as a whole has faced some intense drama. From accusations of emotional and physical abuse by their father, Joe Jackson, to battles over Michael's estate after his death, this family has been through it all. Siblings have clashed over money, custody of Michael's kids, and even public image. And let's not forget Janet Jackson's secret marriage and baby rumors that lingered for years. What's wild is how much was hidden from fans during the peak of their fame. The Smiths: open secrets and silent struggles. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith have always promoted a sense of openness and real talk. But not everything about the Smith family is as transparent as it seems. Their marriage, for example, has been the subject of countless rumors, from open relationship claims to Jada's entanglement with August Alsina, which blew up the internet. Then there's the way their children, Jaden and Willow, have grown up in the spotlight. While they're known for being creative and independent, they've also spoken about struggling with identity and mental health. Willow once admitted to self-harming during her early music career. The Baldwins: addiction, arrests, and internal chaos. You know Alec Baldwin for his roles and, more recently, his legal issues. But the Baldwin family as a whole, a total roller coaster. The four Baldwin brothers, Alec, Daniel, William, and Stephen, have all faced their own set of problems, and it's not just petty family squabbles. Daniel Baldwin, for instance, has had serious struggles with substance abuse, leading to multiple arrests and stints in rehab. Alec, the most famous of the bunch, has had a turbulent public image. Explosive voicemails, aggressive confrontations with paparazzi, and ongoing legal troubles. There's also been tension over politics, especially with Stephen Baldwin being a vocal conservative and Alec playing Donald Trump on Saturday Night Live. The Carters: a family built on talent and turmoil. Beyoncé may seem flawless on stage, but even Queen Bey comes from a family that's weathered some serious storms. Her father, Matthew Knowles, once managed her career, but things went south when it was revealed he had fathered children outside his marriage to Tina Knowles. The scandal shattered the family's image of unity. Tina filed for divorce, and Beyoncé eventually cut professional ties with her dad. Though they've tried to keep things civil in public, it's clear the betrayal left lasting scars. And let's not forget the infamous elevator incident, Solange attacking Jay-Z after the Met Gala. The Lohans: fame, scandals, and dysfunction. Lindsay Lohan's rise and fall is one of Hollywood's most talked about tales, but her chaotic family life played a big part in her troubles. Her father, Michael Lohan, had multiple run-ins with the law, ranging from DUIs to domestic violence. He's also appeared on numerous tabloid shows, exposing private family matters for fame. Meanwhile, Dina Lohan, Lindsay's mom, has been accused of enabling her daughter's wild behavior and even partying with her. Their public feuds have been messy, to say the least. Lindsay's siblings, especially Ali Lohan, have also struggled under the weight of the spotlight. What makes this story even darker is how fame came too fast, with little support to handle it. Instead of focusing on Lindsay's well-being, her family often seemed more interested in clinging to the spotlight. The Spears family: conservatorship and control. Britney Spears was once America's pop princess, but the truth behind her family life is heart-wrenching. For over a decade, she was placed under a conservatorship controlled by her father, Jamie Spears. While it was said to be for her protection, many believe it was more about control and financial gain. Britney has spoken out about being forced to perform, being medicated against her will, and not being allowed basic freedoms, like removing an IUD or choosing her own friends. Her testimony in court was chilling. Meanwhile, her sister Jamie Lynn Spears kept a low profile, but fans questioned her silence and involvement in the conservatorship. The Kardashians, picture perfect or carefully scripted chaos. They've built an empire on reality TV, but the Kardashian-Jenner family has secrets that go way beyond what's shown on screen. Take the chaos surrounding Kris Jenner's relationship with her late ex-husband, Robert Kardashian, who was O.J. Simpson's defense attorney. That entire situation sparked tension in the family, especially when Kris's friendship with Nicole Brown Simpson was brought into the conversation. Then there's Caitlyn Jenner's transition, which, while brave and important, also led to family rifts and public feuds. Add in Rob Kardashian's very public and messy breakup with Blac Chyna, and it's clear there's more dysfunction than the cameras reveal. The Sheens, stardom, substance abuse, and scandal. Charlie Sheen was once TV's highest-paid actor, but his personal life was, and still is, a whirlwind of controversy. His father, Martin Sheen, has long been a respected actor, but he's also opened up about the pain of watching Charlie spiral. Charlie's battles with drug addiction, HIV diagnosis, domestic abuse allegations, and erratic behavior have rocked the family. While Martin has always tried to support his son, he admitted that sometimes tough love was the only way. The relationship between Charlie and his brother Emilio Estevez is also complicated, with Emilio keeping a noticeable distance from the public chaos. Behind Charlie's wild persona was a family desperately trying to keep him afloat. The Houstons, tragedy, addiction, and generational pain. Whitney Houston had one of the most iconic voices in music history, but her family life was steeped in tragedy and addiction. Her tumultuous relationship with Bobby Brown was heavily publicized, but behind the scenes, the pain ran deeper. Whitney struggled with substance abuse for years, and some say her inner circle enabled her behavior. Her daughter, Bobby Christina Brown, tragically followed a similar path, passing away under heartbreaking circumstances eerily similar to her mother's. The family's battles didn't end there. Legal disputes over Whitney's estate and allegations of abuse and neglect surfaced after her death. While the Houstons always presented a strong family unit, the reality was riddled with unresolved trauma, fame-induced pressure, and deep personal loss. The Barrymores, a legacy built on talent and trauma. Drew Barrymore is a household name, known for her charm and resilience, but her family history reads more like a tragic novel. The Barrymores are Hollywood royalty, going back generations, but their legacy is steeped in addiction, mental illness, and heartbreak. Drew's father, John Barrymore Jr., struggled with alcoholism and was largely absent from her life. Drew herself was drinking at age 9, using drugs by 12, and in rehab by 13. She emancipated herself from her parents at just 14 to escape the toxic environment. While Drew has turned her life around and become an advocate for mental health and self-love, her story shows how even born-to-fame kids aren't spared from pain. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a thumbs up and let me know what other topics you'd like to see covered in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.